Hey everyone, welcome. Let's talk about the word tin. Yeah, I know, sounds super basic, right? But what if I told you that this one little word, it actually holds the key to this massive global project? Today, we're going to dig in and uncover the huge story hiding inside this tiny word.
So, how much can we really learn from a single word? I mean, you're probably thinking, tin. It's a can. It's a metal. What's the big deal? But stick with me here, because this one word is going to show us something amazing about how ideas and knowledge get shared all over the world.
All right, first things first, let's get on the same page. When you say tin, what exactly pops into your head? Because as it turns out, there's actually more than one right answer.
Okay, so you've got two main meanings here. First, there's the metal itself, right? The raw stuff. In grammar terms, it's uncountable. You don't say 110, 2 tens when you're talking about the material. But then you've got the object, a can, a tin of soup, a tin of beans, and that you can count. So it's both the substance and the container made from it.
And if we get a little nerdy for a second, as a metal, tin has a very clear scientific identity. Yep, it's right there on the periodic table. Element number 50, symbol SN. It's hanging out right between indium and antimony, so that's its fundamental chemical definition. But that is definitely not where this story ends. Okay, so we have our two clear definitions. It's a metal and it's a can. Simple enough, right? Well, buried in the source for this, there's this one little sentence, a hidden clue really, that just completely blows the doors off this whole thing. It points to something so much bigger. And that clue leads us right here to something called the Basic English List. This is where our simple dictionary entry for 10 suddenly connects to a huge, incredibly ambitious project.
And there it is. The quote literally says, tin is on the Basic English 850 list. Okay. So what in the world is that, and why does it matter that a common word like tin made the cut?
All right, here's the kicker. Basic English? It's a whole simplified version of the language. It's built around a core list of just 850 words. Think about that. The big idea is that with just these 850 essential words, you can explain pretty much any complex idea to pretty much anyone on the planet. And guess what? Our humble word 10 is one of them. So this Basic English List is basically the bedrock, the foundation for the entire Simple English Wiktionary. And let's be super clear. The point here is not to dumb down information. Not at all. It's about using a core shared vocabulary to make knowledge accessible to absolutely everyone, no matter what their native language is. It's about making information truly universal. Okay, so 10 is a simple word, and it's part of this big simple language project. Cool. But, so what? Why does this really matter? What's the actual real-world impact here?
Well, the goal is huge. It's global understanding. I mean, if you have this core set of simple, easily learned words, you can suddenly share crucial information across any cultural or language barrier. You're creating a common ground for everyone to stand on, a shared foundation for knowledge.
And this isn't just some theory, it's happening right now. Let's go back to our word, tin. That one simple dictionary entry is available in 65 different languages. 65! From Arabic to Vietnamese to Welsh. That is the power of taking a fundamental idea and explaining it simply. So this is really the heart of it all. Simple, foundational words like tin. They do so much more than just define stuff. They're tools. They actively smash down language barriers. They make complicated topics like science or culture or current events accessible to anyone, anywhere. They literally empower people all over the world to learn and to communicate with each other. You know, it's pretty amazing. We started this whole thing off with just a tin can, and somehow we've ended up with a blueprint for global communication. It really leaves you with a big question, doesn't it? What other huge, world-changing ideas could we share with everyone if we could just find the simple words to explain them? Definitely something to think about.